brother!
And welcome everyone to another episode of Jay vs. Ben, and happy Valentine's Day! We hope you're spending it with a loved one or just celebrating it hardcore at home with a nice box of chocolate and ice cream. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, what you can do instead is spend it with us as we take the Vivacious Valentine's Day quiz on Pottermore to find out which of us knows more about Harry Potter on Valentine's Day.
You just got so many words out so successfully. I just want to tell you that I'm impressed.
Roll the intro!
If you guys are new to the Jay versus Ben style, here's how it's going to work. We are going to be asked the questions. We are not given the multiple choice answers. We have to remember from memory. But in the event that both of us agree that we need the multiple choice answers, we will be given that. If you're playing along at home, the link to it is in the description down below.
Yes, please let us know if you beat us. I'm always very impressed when people do. It happens frequently.
Yes. I know. Yeah, here we are thinking that we're such hot shots, and half the time everybody of the internet is so much smarter than us.
Correct. In addition to not having the answers, though, we can play a little strategy against each other. We have this lovely 30-second timer. If we feel like we know it and the other person doesn't, we can write it down, boom, flip that timer, and as soon as it's done, both people will have to reveal their answer. So you could put it on yourself, too, if you wanted.
Right, but the timer applies to both of us.
Both people.
It's a decision that we did not discuss when we originally created it, but has been true since.
All right.
Yes.
Shall we get underway?
Let's do it.
All right. Derek, question one.
Question one. What did Lavender like to call Ron?
I don't know if this is Valentine's Day specific, but
it's still kind of lovey.
Yeah. Yeah. I maybe this is going to be more like romance.
A lot of these are pretty lovey.
Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
This looks like 1-1.
It does. When I wrote it, I was like, did I spell it wrong?
Juan. Juan.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's with a little Latino flair to it.
See, fun fact, Lavender Brown's from Mexico.
Right.
She's not.
Question two. What was the name of the tea shop that Harry and Cho went to on their Valentine's date?
Whew. I got it. You ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Madam Puttyfoots.
Madam Puttyfoots is correct.
Miss
Miss
Puttyfoots.
Yeah.
Judge Rule?
I feel like I got the
I
Puttyfoots.
think the Puttyfoot is the important part.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll give it to you. Well, the
we'll
comments
give
will let you know if they approved or not.
Well, they won't.
They're never okay with us having a slight pass.
Yeah.
I almost just put Puttyfoots because I was like, well, that's all that matters. And I was like, well, I think it was a qualifier. So
Sure, okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
question 3.
Question three. What was Arthur Weasley's affectionate nickname for Molly?
Oh, jeez. I just read this too.
Oh man, should we quickly enforce the timer? Here it goes. Come on, Ben. I'll just sip on my water from my Carlin Brothers coffee mug while I wait.
I do not know. Going with something random. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Molly Wobbles.
I went with honeybee.
The correct answer is Molly Wobbles.
Yay!
Of course it is. Could have been honeybee.
Oh man. Effective use of the timer, dare I say.
Question 4. Select all that apply. Which of the following students did Ginny go out with? Dean Thomas, Michael Corner, Harry Potter, Neville Longbottom, Roger Davies.
Okay, I got my answers.
I feel like there's like a slightly questionable one in there.
There is a slightly questionable one. My vote on that one would be that I did not count.
If it counts, I feel like everybody
the question
knows.
is wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's agree beforehand that if it counts, we're counting our answer anyway.
Right. Okay.
Because we both know what we're talking about.
We both know what we're talking about.
Okay. Ready?
Right.
3, 2, 1.
So Dean, Michael, and Harry.
The correct answer is Dean, Michael, and Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were
Okay.
thinking about Neville.
I was thinking about Neville
'Cause
because they go to the
Yule
Yule Ball together.
Yeah.
So it's like, that is one of the more formal events we see in the entirety of the series, and they go as dates. So it's like,
but not as...
certainly not as like romantic
Right.
dates, but either way, I think that it is a question on a test in high school. I would have included it, and I probably would have included a paragraph about why I included it, and there would be a big red -3 on that question.
Wrong, Ben.
I hate test taking. Why do we do this?
Question 5.
Question 5. What is the most powerful love potion in the world?
I don't know if this is exactly right, but it feels right.
I think you're
3, 2, 1.
Amortentia.
Amortentia is correct.
Did you say that?
That is what I said.
Okay.
I wasn't exactly sure how to spell it. I put a C. You put a T?
Oh, I'll put a T. I don't know.
Who was correct?
Spelling's fine. The T is correct.
Oh,
Ha!
well,
So,
of course it is. If it's a coin flip, it's always J. That's how it works.
just know that I have 5.1 points.
Question 6. Who did Hermione attend Slughorn's Christmas party with?
I'm second guessing my qualifier. My,
Your qualifier?
not my qualifier. My,
Madam!
the Earl of...
Yeah, wait, hold on.
What, you don't have that part?
I do not have Earl of
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Cormac McLagan.
McFlagon.
It's McLagan.
Yeah!
I had McFlagon.
McFlagan. Oh, man. That would have been hilarious.
I know. I was like, wait a second.
That
doesn't
one
seem right.
would have been wrong.
Yes, yeah. That's completely fair.
Question 7. According to the singing Valentine's Day poem he receives, Harry's eyes are as green as what?
3, 2, 1.
Fresh pickled toad.
A fresh pickled toad is
Yeah,
correct.
is that what you had?
Pickled toads.
Pickled toads! Yeah.
Everybody knows that pickled toads are the greenest when they're the freshest.
I mean, that's
That was
that's a
green
sheer
as a
process of
fresh
elimination thing. It's like, he has green eyes.
Yeah. What's
What
the
else
most
could it
green
be?
thing? Yeah, right?
Pickled toads.
Fresh pickled toads.
yeah, pickles are green, toads
start
are green. Yeah,
Anything pickled, more
Yeah.
green. Probably.
There you go.
I think that's how it works.
I do believe the pickling process is just a process of greening.
Greening, yeah.
I have made it green.
Yeah.
Formerly another color.
Right.
Question 8. What phrase was on the gold chain that Lavender gave to Ron in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince?
What phrase?
Phrase is on the gold chain Lavender gives
It seems like it would be like just very tacky.
It's absolutely really tacky.
I'd go multiple choice. I
know,
don't
yeah,
know.
me too. This is something I feel like I'll know it when I hear it, but I don't know it off the top of my head.
The answers are my everything, my sweetheart, my Wan, my love.
That's Juan as in Juan.
Yeah, Juan.
Juan. And the last one was my love.
Correct.
I'm going here. I've locked it in.
Okay. Me too. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I said sweetheart.
I said everything.
The correct answer is my sweetheart.
Oh!
Because
Boom!
if you flip a coin, it always lands on J.
Question 9. In the book Half-Blood Prince, where did Harry and Ginny have their first kiss?
Okay. I got it. You got it. I'm gonna be really mad if this is wrong somehow.
Yeah, I'm guessing. 3, 2, 1.
The Gryffindor common room.
A walk by the Black Lake after Dumbledore's funeral.
I'm pretty sure it's after a Quidditch match because there's like such euphoria in the room, and he like looks at Ron.
It's on the
and he's
Quidditch
like,
pitch, I think.
That's what I was wondering. Like, is it on the pitch or is it in the common room?
Derek, what
The
is it?
correct answer, immediately following the Quidditch match, is in the Gryffindor common room.
Yes! Oh.
Man, I couldn't remember. I forgot about Quidditch. I was thinking that, like, it seems like Harry's only period of time where he truly gets to date her is in, like, this weird lull at the end of that book.
Pretty much.
And it's like a very short-lived thing altogether, but very meaningful.
Right. That's pretty much what it is. It's like
Don't they go on many a walk?
they go on a lot of walks by the Great Lake. They get into a lot of corridors.
Why is the
You know
word
what I mean?
snogging? Can somebody please tell me if in the UK that is actually the word that's used?
It just sounds like there's a lot of phlegm exchange in the word snogging. You know what I mean?
That is horrible to think about.
I know!
People are trying to be romantic today, and you just said the word phlegm.
You said the word snog.
Does the word phlegm have a G in it?
Yeah.
Phlegm.
Phlegm.
Even that is like, it's like whoever invented the word was like, you want to know what we should do? Let's make this word more disgusting. Throw a G in there.
Throw a G.
Question 10. How many Valentine's Day cards did Professor Lockhart claim he had been given?
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1.
28?
I put 3 hundo, and then I drew a heart, and then I put hashtag pretty obvious.
Pretty obvious.
Is it 28?
It is not 28. The correct answer is 46.
I want to draw a line here, and so that I put 46 in the corner. Because that was my other answer, and I was like, I don't know if it was 46 or 28.
I'm blown away.
I'm so mad I didn't go with that.
Your ability to remember things that are completely meaningless is just, like, baffling.
Well, I'm sorry.
I mean, that's
You don't need to be
mostly
sorry.
what
I'm
the channel's
impressed.
based on.
So, the only reason I remember it is, one, because I just listened to Chamber of Secrets, and two, they mention it twice. Lockhart announces it to the whole Great Hall, and then Ron looks up at Hermione. He's like, tell me you weren't one of the 46. And Hermione's like,
Was she one of the 46?
she was.
Gosh,
Hermione!
Question 11. What was the name of the book that Ron gave Harry to learn how to impress women?
Oh, I know, like, the essence of the title. I don't know if I have the exact
Would you go
wording
multiple
down.
choice?
I would, yeah, sure.
Okay, let's go multiple choice, because
Okay.
I don't
pretty
think...
sure.
I don't think my stab is going to be close enough.
All right. The answers are 12 fail-safe ways to charm witches, 10 top tips on how to woo witches, 25 tricks to romance witches, how to flatter girls and flirt with witches.
You know, I was pretty close. You got it?
Sure. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
12 fail-safe way to charm witches.
The correct answer is 12 fail-safe ways to charm witches.
I had 7 foolproof ways to charm witches, and I was like,
The only thing I thought I knew was that 7 was involved.
oh, weird, we both thought 7.
Yeah,
And
so I was like,
I knew.
well, none of those were them.
So I'm surprised by the way the multiple choice broke it down, because they were trying to fool you with the number and with the word before witches. And I was like, I knew it was charm witches, and only one of them had charm witches.
Got it.
Question 12. What confectionery did Romilda Vane spike with a love potion?
3, 2, 1.
Chocolate cauldron.
Chocolate cauldrons is correct.
Boom!
Question 13. What prompted Ginny to finally split up with Dean?
How bad could it be? Because, like, Dean still is kind of around. He's always been, like, in support of Harry.
Right. I think, I don't know if,
Is it that she awkwardly fed Harry a cookie at Christmas?
or that she awkwardly tied his shoes. Which somehow didn't make it onto our cringe list, because I completely blocked it out of my mind, I think.
Well, that
They just
adds
run
up.
into each other, and he's just, like, standing there, and she's like, shoes undone. I'm like,
Why did that happen?
why did that happen just now?
Like, you know what? There's nothing more romantic than when somebody ties your shoes.
It just looks really weird when it happens. Anyway.
Do you have an answer?
I have an answer. I don't know if it's right. I think it's... I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know if I'm being quite specific enough.
I'm guessing completely, so... But that's okay, because sometimes that's half the fun.
Yeah. All right.
Total
what do we
stab
got?
in the dark. Ready?
What do we got?
3, 2, 1.
I put she outperforms him in Dumbledore's army.
I put jealous of her Quidditch skills with a Z.
The correct answer is he was always trying to help her through the portrait hole. What a jerk.
Oh.
Entirely unnecessary.
There you go.
She's her own woman.
She is her own
Dean.
woman. She don't need no help.
She don't need no help.
Not from Dean. I like it.
Oh, this is because the Felix Felicis.
Yeah.
When Harry takes the Felix Felicis, he goes through the portrait hole and does something that causes Dean to help her or something. He inadvertently causes it, and
that's like what
that's
causes the breakup.
Yeah. Should have remembered the Felix Felicis. Anyway.
Question 14. Who did Ron attend the Yule Ball with?
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Padma Patil.
Padma Patil.
The correct answer is Padma Patil.
Yay!
Alright.
Who were you thinking?
Parvati.
Oh no, that's who Harry goes with.
Yeah, yes, yeah. But that's the one that's like, I feel like I would know better. But then
Yeah.
Padma immediately came to head, and I was like,
Wait a minute.
that's probably because it's the more common of the two, because you hear more about it. And nope, we're all good.
We're good.
We're good.
Question 15. During Harry and Cho's Valentine's date, who was kissing their girlfriend in the same tea shop?
Roger Davies.
Roger Davies
Yeah.
is correct.
You know she asked Cho out too.
She? He.
He. Maybe.
I feel like
Roger's a great name for a girl.
Roger Davies must have just been like the looker at Hogwarts, because he's also who goes to the Yule Ball with Fleur Delacour.
Fleur Delacour, yes.
Or at least who she's snogging.
Right.
Question 16. Which of the following witches admitted to making a love potion in her youth? Nymphadora Tonks, Minerva McGonagall, Hestia Jones, or Molly Weasley?
3, 2, 1.
Molly Wobbles.
Man, I put Jones? Was that one of the answers?
Molly.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, who even is
Hestia
that?
Jones. Who is Hestia Jones? I don't actually know.
I don't know either.
That's why I was like, this must be a bit of obscure knowledge that for some reason, somehow, Jay knows. But like, Molly and Arthur were dating while they were at Hogwarts.
Yeah, I think it doesn't say who she used it on or anything like that. It's just that it's at the beginning of Prisoner when they're at the Leaky Cauldron and she is telling Ginny and Hermione about a time in her youth when she made a love potion. That's like a throwaway line.
Are you like reading Chamber?
I'm reading Prisoner right now.
Just finished Chamber, reading Prisoner? Because it seems like a lot of these questions have lived inside of those books.
A lot of been in Half-Blood.
That is when like a lot of the romance starts to ramp up.
Right, yeah.
Question 17. What 2 scents did Hermione admit her Amortentia smelled like?
This is one where I feel like they changed it in the movie, and I am totally not able to separate the answers in my mind.
Yeah,
or if that's even true.
Yeah, I have a stab. I think that both of these are right, at least in one capacity.
Yeah, me too. I'm sure she said both of these things. I don't know if it's the right answer
3,
for the books.
2, 1.
It said parchment and freshly mown grass.
That's exactly what I said.
The correct answer is freshly mown grass and new parchment.
Yay!
Yay!
We did it.
Finally
Maybe it
hit
is the
double
same.
digits.
And then she doesn't admit to like something about Ron, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. But then I think in the movies there's even like a moment where maybe even they like deleted it or something, but it was supposed to be like toothpaste because there's this moment where like Ron's like, "You've got toothpaste."
Oh, that's the one. She does say toothpaste in the movie, but
okay.
they cut the scene. I think it must be where they have a toothpaste moment together. Not with the shoelaces.
Something like that happens.
Anyway.
Question 18. What romantic spell did Professor Lockhart claim Professor Flitwick knew a lot about?
The sly dog. That's what he says about him.
Makes me feel like you know the answer.
I am afraid I've got a word that sounds like the right word, but
I'm completely guessing. 3, 2, 1.
I said entrancing enchantments.
I
the
said
sly dog.
Levitation spells?
With a Z.
A Z. That makes it a love spell.
The correct answer is entrancing enchantments.
Woo! Got it.
I don't think that I could be convinced that you're not studying for these things.
I am not studying.
I feel like that's a pull right there.
No. I did just listen to Chamber.
That's a really specific detail.
Well, he says Snape could teach them how to show them a love potion, and then I remembered it was some sort of like alliterative.
I'm getting Waddy Wassy flashbacks right now. Is what's
Also
happening.
alliterative.
Question 19. Which class was Cho coming out of when Harry asked her to the Yule Ball?
Which class was she coming out of?
class
This is
was
another
she?
one where they're at the Armory in the movie.
In the movie. Mogobalmi? That's what he says.
Mogobalmi?
Mogobalmi?
That's another one where in Goblet, like, it was funny in the book that they did that, but the way that they tried to get him to be nervous about asking in the movie didn't play that well. You ready, Jay?
I'm ready to only narrow this down to like 2, but
Sure.
yeah.
3, 2, 1.
It's a transfiguration.
Me too!
The correct answer is Defense Against the Dark Arts.
That was my soft third option. It wasn't even in the top 2. I was like, I know it's in the castle and it's not by the dungeons, so it's got to be like a regular hall room.
It's like I always
Hallway
say,
classroom.
whenever it's a coin flip and we have different answers, it always lands on Jay. But whenever it's a coin flip and we have the same answer, we're both wrong.
Question 20. How does Ginny describe Ron and Lavender kissing?
Oh, man. It is funny. I would take multiple choice.
I would take multiple
'cause
choice.
I'm pretty sure. I think I'll know it if I hear it.
The answers are wrestling like a pair of lions, tussling like a pair of rhinos, lashing about like a pair of snakes, thrashing around like a pair of eels.
You know, I was literally about to say, and I was like, I don't want to give anything away, but I'm pretty sure she describes it in some type of like, as if they were attacking each other kind of way.
Yeah.
And it's like the answers are like, that's exactly
That's exactly
what it is.
it, yes. But what were they what animals were they attacking each other like?
I'm ready.
Yeah, me too.
3, 2, 1.
I said eels.
Eels.
The correct answer is thrashing around like a pair of eels.
Gross.
Super gross.
That does seem straight up disgusting.
It's really phlegmy.
Question 21. What was Harry's fake identity at Bill and Fleur's wedding?
Got it. Got it. Had to dig a little deep, but it was a shallow grave.
Is your brain space a cemetery?
No.
That would be weird. Kind of dark. Very unexpected
Yeah.
for you. You're such a light person in general. Very airy.
If only you could see inside my brain.
That would be so
A
shocking.
vast graveyard of dead information.
Just like, what I do is I walk with a shovel and I have them all neatly organized by tombstone.
That's right. Give me long enough. I get the bulldozer out.
I feel like I know that it is a dopey name.
Yeah. I'm not even sure I'm right, but I think I am.
I'm tempted to just go humorous with this because I just finished watching Downtown Abbey,
Right.
as I like to call it.
Yeah.
So I would love to play that card.
Right.
I'm not doing it, but I'd like people to know in advance that that's what I was going to do.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I said Barney Weasley.
Man, I said Marty.
The correct answer is cousin Barney.
Yeah.
Man, I really, honestly, it wasn't that far off.
You really were.
Question 22. Who was Mad-Eye Moody seen dancing with at the Yule Ball?
Okay.
Or we could play this, like the way that this quiz loves to play this, and be like, the inside of the trunk he was trapped in.
Oh, right, yeah. Like, Moody didn't go to the Yule Ball. He was locked in a trunk.
Trick question!
Trick question.
Actually, I would love to put that and have it be marked right, because I'm pretty sure on the last quiz I got conned into saying
Yeah.
that Mad-Eye Moody looked at the Marauders map, but in reality it's Barty Crouch Jr., and I got it wrong.
Yeah.
To be fair, they put Mad-Eye Moody.
Oh, okay.
That is fair.
That is helpful. Good to know.
I revoke my previous frustration.
What you guys couldn't see was Derek demonstrating the air quotes.
Air quotes, yes, indeed. All right,
Yeah.
ready? 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
McGonagall.
The correct answer is Professor Sinestra.
It's
Well-
like I always say whenever it's a coin flip.
Sinestra, of course, yeah.
Sinestra. I think they
Yeah.
mentioned her name 3 times ever.
Right, she's the astronomy teacher, right?
Yes, I think you are correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway.
After encountering a spiked Ron, Slughorn brews up an antidote to a love potion. It is described as what?
The antidote is
The antidote has a particular description.
I would go multiple
Yeah,
choice.
me too. I have no idea what they're aiming for here.
Okay. The answers are dark, bubbly, clear, thick.
One of those words just happened to be what I was thinking beforehand, so.
One of them was for me too, so we'll see.
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Clear.
The correct answer is clear.
Yeah, because it gives you like a clear head,
Right.
is what I
right.
was thinking.
And it just seemed like something, I feel like Harry says something like you've got like more practiced hands. It just seems like a particular solution that somebody who is very gifted at potions,
Yeah.
like their potion would be clear.
The other part of it was I felt like the other 3 I would have remembered.
Sure.
They were like more just like, they'd be an unexpected thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like the potion was bubbling.
Yeah, right. Like,
Yeah.
clear is such a lackluster descriptor word that I feel like that's why we didn't remember it.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway.
Go us.
Question 24. According to Ron, an old superstition goes, Mayborn witches will marry blank.
I feel like there's a second half to this afterwards.
You want to go multiple choice?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The answers are Muggleborns, Squibs, Purebloods, Muggles.
Ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Said Muggles.
As the old saying goes, Mayborn witches will marry Muggles.
Woo! What'd you say?
I said the same thing.
Nice.
This is the only one that seemed to have any amount of like.
Like, why would there be a saying about it?
Right.
Just kind of, I was like, what?
Well, and there aren't enough purebloods for that to be like a, oh, you know how it go. Like, yeah. So it had to be something where there was a reasonable population, even squibs, it seems like.
I feel like we've just done enough research about squibs in general that, like, that would have come up. Yeah. And that wasn't there. Yeah, so that was really just process of elimination.
Question 25. What was the name of Minerva McGonagall's former fiance?
He has an amazing name.
He
right?
does. I feel like I know.
I feel like we were like joking around about this name so much during the video that we were like changing it up that it's like messing with my memory of the actual name.
Oh man, yeah. I feel like I remember. I know that I would know it.
Yeah.
Because I think me and you even just talked about it yesterday or something, or 2 days ago in the office for some reason.
Right.
It came up. Well, yeah, 3, 2, 1.
I said Dugan McDougal.
Oh, I said McDougal.
I believe it was Dougal McGregor.
Dougal McGregor.
You're right.
Is it?
I'm
You have
gonna
the
double check now.
It is Dougal. I don't know
so
what to
now-
do with this.
But you said one. You said he gave one name.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Dougal McGregor.
Yeah.
So I got Dougal.
You got Dugan.
You got Dugan.
No. Oh, you're right.
You got Dugan McDougal.
Man. All right, you know what?
I think we got it wrong.
I think we got it wrong. But like, I'm so proud of us
I'm
for
pretty
having
for-
it.
Yeah.
Like all the elements are there just about right. Like you got the Dougal was in there, and then the McDougal you put in there. And,
Yeah.
So I only
McDougal.
put McDougal. So if I had
Right.
just erased 2 letters, I would have had it right.
Yeah.
Gregor McDougal.
No, Dougal McGregor.
Dougal McGregor? I can't get it right. This is a problem. We made fun of this name so much in our McGonagall video. Anyway.
Which, by the way, like I know a lot of people I think were kind of like, they called us for low-hanging fruit on the McGonagall video, but the absolute fact of the matter is they either messed up or that's it.
That's it. Right.
So it's
exactly.
like, we went round and round on it so hard. So if you've seen that video and you were like unsure about it, it's like, I would love to hear your theory because...
What's your theory?
Yeah. Anyway.
Question 26. In Harry's dream about Cho, what item did he not deliver to her?
Harry's Dreams. There could be a Harry's Dreams quiz.
There could be
There could be
Harry's
a-
Dreams
yeah.
quiz.
Yeah.
People at Pottermore, if you watch these, we will know eventually if you make one of those.
Yeah.
That one's specific.
Those would be so hard too, because they're all so like trippy and weird.
Yeah. We should make a video just about the dreams. Like, how often is he actually predicting the future with them or something? Is Harry a seer?
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2,
Not a
1.
broomstick.
I said a snitch.
The correct answer is chocolate frog cards.
Ah, obviously.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know
Wasn't gonna
what?
know that, even if you
Okay.
gave me the multiple choice.
I would love to make an entire video complaining about the character that is Cho Chang, because like
Everything wrong with Cho Chang.
it's just like so unimportant. It takes up so many pages for no reason at all. And then even at the end, Ginny seems kind of shoehorned in there.
It seems like they could have spent more time with Harry and Ginny.
It seems like it.
Yeah. Or with Harry and Cho.
Let us know your thoughts about Cho Chang as a character in the talent section down below.
Question 27. In which book did Ron get Hermione an unusual perfume for Christmas?
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Half-Blood Prince.
Order of the Phoenix.
The correct answer is Order of the Phoenix.
Oh! Wow. I have no idea. I had no idea. I don't remember that at all.
Ron, that perfume is really unusual.
Nope. Not ringing any bells. That is dug deep in a grave.
And question 28. In what chapter did Harry and Ginny kiss for the first time?
Oh, man. Okay, so this is in Half-Bloody Prince. In which chapter? Okay.
What happens in that Quidditch match?
Okay.
Why is it so... They must win the Quidditch Cup.
I think they do.
I'd go multiple choice.
Okay.
Let's do it.
The answers are The White Tomb, Snape Victorious, Sectum Sempra, The Seer Overheard.
It seems like with the amount of things that would have happened in this chapter, none of these seem like the appropriate title.
Right. For them to kiss for the first time?
Kiss for the first time and win a Quidditch match.
Well, like, it seems like those two things would happen in the same chapter, whatever the other titles are about. Like, it seems like this should be the focus of the chapter.
That's
but
what I
obviously
mean.
not.
Yeah, right. Like there are 2 other major things that happened that
Yeah.
unless it like ends with them winning the Quidditch match and then like the next chapter starts
Right.
with them in like the Gryffindor common room. You know, because then like the first 2 pages of the chapter would be them like boom, they kissed, but then like the rest of the chapter is about
Yeah, that could be something like that.
him sneaking off to a bathroom or something.
Mm-hmm.
There could also probably be a
That was an
bathroom
answer
quiz.
Ooh.
Just all the things that happen in Hogwarts
That's true.
bathrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I'm picking one. I'm going with it. Boom, locked in.
I'm going as well.
All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Snape victorious.
The correct answer is Sectum Sempra.
Flarbs.
Man, I even said sneak off to a bathroom.
Yeah.
You hear me say it?
I heard you.
You did, and I was like, he's got it.
I was almost thinking that happened after they kissed because he was like all the joy of the Quidditch match forgotten or something.
I know.
I don't know if that was it. Ugh.
Gosh darned it.
That was, man, what happens in Snape Victor? What is he victorious about in this moment? Because he's already, I don't even know what else happens in the chapter.
Time to go back and read the books for the 50th time.
It's a gazillionth time. Takes so long to get to Order, Half-Blood Prince. Snape victorious.
Man, I am so curious to know how you guys did at home, because I feel like so many of these questions were rather obscure. So many of the themes related to love, like as much as the entirety of the series revolves around the importance of it,
Yeah.
the individual things all feel like mostly throwaway. Like it's more thematic than anything else. Like
It's more like, of course, we have to have these teenagers have love lives because they're in high school. And
right,
that's-
but none of them really seem that important.
Well, I think a lot of them, like Harry and Cho and like Ron and Lavender, are sort of like they're like dipping their toe into the water before they like mature about it. Some,
A little bit.
and you know,
The thing about Cho, though, is like it never really seems like Harry missteps that hard with her. Like he definitely doesn't do well in Madame Puttyfoot's tea shop.
right? Yeah, no, it's not good.
But she also like kind of brings up like one of the most traumatic things that's ever happened to him.
Right. Well, it happened to her too, I guess, and she thinks that they can relate over that, and like she needs to talk about it, and Harry's like, I do not want to talk.
I
about
always
it.
felt like though that she has taken additional interest in Harry as like a mechanism to like cope with that though, and like she's almost presented it as if like, hey, we should date so I can talk about this traumatic thing, not like I really like you, we should date.
I think that's why it feels a little hollow, because when he asks her to the Yule Ball, it says she feels really disappointed she couldn't go. So you're like,
Right.
oh, maybe she did like Harry, and then
Well, that
it's
was
like, oh, Cedric's gone. Now I remember that old crush.
right.
Except
right,
now
right.
it's different because now it's motivated by new things,
That's
like
the-
dead boyfriends. Cho.
But even that doesn't make sense. Like, just because it's kind of like with Ginny and Neville, just because you went to the Yule Ball together doesn't mean you're like dating. And
Oh,
so
but
it's,
Cedric and Cho do date.
I know, but that's the thing
Yeah.
though, is that like it's surprising to me that Cho would be disappointed that Harry didn't ask her sooner, and then she would still ultimately date Cedric.
Right, like she was interested in Harry, and then she was just swept off her feet.
Exactly.
So much,
Yeah.
sure,
It's
maybe.
like, I don't know.
Make up your mind.
Seriously, gosh. Anyway, very curious to know how you guys did. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And are there any other quizzes you guys would like to see us take? Be sure to leave all your thoughts down below. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. What better way to celebrate the occasion than with a new piece of merch over at SuperCarlinBrothers.store. This new t-shirt is inspired by Valentine's Day Newt Scamander and Tina Goldstein. Hashtag Team Toot. Our Salamander t-shirt will run from February 14th through the 28th as a pre-order, and then will be available no longer. And don't forget, share your photos with the hashtag Team Toot. Again, that's over at SuperCarlinBrothers.store. Pre-order only through the end of February. Go and check it out.
If you'd like to see how Slughorn's darkest secret worked out for him, you can check out this video right here. Or if you'd like to see the rest of the J vs. Ben playlists, you can check out them right here. But until next time,
Bye!